Hello and welcome to our video on the fascinating history of the bathtub. We use bathtubs every day without giving much thought to their origins, but the history of this household fixture is actually quite interesting. The earliest known bathtub dates back to 1700 BC and was discovered in the Palace of Knossos on the Greek island of Crete. It was made of terracotta and was believed to have been used for religious or ceremonial purposes. However, the modern bathtub we know today was not invented until the 19th century. In 1828, a Scottish-born inventor named David Buick created the first modern bathtub made of cast iron. It was lined with enamel and was a significant improvement over previous models, which were made of wood, copper, or tin. But the bathtub did not become popular until the mid-1800s when plumbing became more common in homes. In 1850, a plumber named John Michael Kohler created the first bathtub in America by applying a baked enamel coating to a horse trough. It was a hit, and soon Kohler founded a company that still produces bathtubs today. However, the bathtub did not become truly luxurious until the early 1900s when a man named James Ambrose Cutting invented the first built-in bathtub. It was made of porcelain and was designed to be installed directly into the bathroom floor, making it a permanent fixture. This innovation set the standard for modern bathtubs. The earliest known bathtub was discovered in the Palace of Knossos on the Greek island of Crete and was believed to have been used for religious or ceremonial purposes. It was a simple, terracotta tub that was about 5 feet long and 2.5 feet wide. After the ancient Greeks, the Romans also used baths extensively. They built huge public bathhouses throughout their empire, which were used not only for bathing but also for socializing, exercising, and even conducting business. However, with the fall of the Roman Empire, the tradition of bathing declined in Europe. It wasn't until the 18th century that the concept of bathing for cleanliness and relaxation began to make a comeback, thanks in part to the influence of the Ottoman Empire, where bathhouses were still common. In the 19th century, as I mentioned earlier, the modern bathtub was invented by David Buick. However, it's worth noting that there were other inventors who made contributions to the development of the bathtub during this period as well. For example, in 1834, an American named Isaac R. Jackson patented a bathtub made of sheet metal that was heated by hot water from a stove. In the early 1900s, the invention of the built-in bathtub by James Ambrose Cutting marked a major turning point in the history of the bathtub. This innovation made the bathtub an integral part of the bathroom and helped to establish it as a symbol of luxury and relaxation. Today, there are many different types of bathtubs available, ranging from simple and functional to high-end and luxurious. Some of the most popular materials used for modern bathtubs include acrylic, fiberglass, and porcelain. There are also many different shapes and sizes available, from small corner tubs to large whirlpool tubs designed for 2 people. Here are some more interesting facts about the history of the bathtub. In the 16th century, King Philip II of Spain was said to have taken only 2 baths in his entire life. He reportedly believed that bathing was harmful to one's health and only washed his hands occasionally. During the 18th century, it was fashionable for wealthy Europeans to take baths in milk and honey. They believed that this would soften their skin and make them more beautiful. In the 19th century, bathing became more widespread as people began to recognize the importance of cleanliness and hygiene. However, not everyone was on board with the trend. In fact, some doctors warned that bathing too frequently could lead to illness. The first modern bathtub was created by David Buick in 1828, but it wasn't until 1873 that the first clawfoot bathtub was invented. This design, which features 4 ornate legs that resemble animal claws, quickly became popular and is still popular today in many traditional-style bathrooms. In the early 20th century, the advent of indoor plumbing made it possible for more people to have bathtubs in their homes. This led to a boom in the bathtub industry, and manufacturers began to experiment with new materials and designs. Today, there are many different types of bathtubs available, including freestanding tubs, corner tubs, drop-in tubs, and more. Some of the most popular materials include acrylic, fiberglass, and cast iron. And there are even high-tech bathtubs on the market that feature built-in speakers, lights, and massage jets. The first hot tub was invented in the 1960s by a man named Candido Jacuzzi. He designed the hot tub as a way to help his son, who suffered from rheumatoid arthritis, to relax and ease his pain. Japanese soaking tubs, also known as ofuro tubs, have been used in Japan for centuries. These tubs are typically made of wood and are much deeper than traditional Western-style bathtubs. They are designed for soaking rather than sitting or lying down. In the 1970s, a man named Roy Jacuzzi, son of Candido Jacuzzi, invented the first whirlpool bathtub. This innovation allowed people to enjoy the benefits of hydrotherapy in the comfort of their own homes. Today, bathtubs come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and styles. Some popular styles include slipper tubs, which feature a high backrest for added comfort, and pedestal tubs, which sit on a raised base and are often used as a decorative element in the bathroom. In recent years, there has been a growing trend towards luxury bathtubs that offer spa-like features such as air jets, heated surfaces, and chromotherapy lighting. Some high-end models even come with built-in TVs or sound systems. It's worth noting that while the bathtub has a long and fascinating history, it is not without its downsides. For example, filling a bathtub requires a significant amount of water, which can be wasteful in areas with limited water resources. Additionally, large bathtubs can be difficult for some people to climb into and out of, which can be a safety hazard for older adults or people with mobility issues. In the early 20th century, the popularity of the bathtub led to the creation of a new profession, the bathroom designer. These designers specialized in creating luxurious, spa-like bathrooms that were designed to promote relaxation and comfort. In the 1960s and 70s, the popularity of hot tubs and jacuzzis led to a new wave of bathtub innovation. Manufacturers began to experiment with new materials, such as fiberglass and acrylic, which allowed for more complex shapes and designs. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in soaking tubs, which are deeper and narrower than traditional Western-style bathtubs. These tubs are designed for soaking rather than sitting or lying down, and are often used in spa-like bathroom designs. In some cultures, bathing is seen as a form of spiritual cleansing or purification. For example, in Hinduism, bathing in the Ganges River is believed to wash away sins and bring good luck. Despite the popularity of the bathtub, there are still many people around the world who do not have access to basic sanitation facilities. According to the World Health Organization, 2.3 billion people worldwide lack access to basic sanitation services, which can lead to the spread of disease and other health problems. In ancient Rome, public bathhouses were often the site of political discussions and debates. Some historians believe that important decisions were made in these bathhouses. In the 19th century, bathtubs were often seen as a status symbol and were only affordable for the wealthy. It was not until the mid-20th century that bathtubs became more affordable and accessible to the general public. It's worth noting that the bathtub has had a significant impact on architecture and interior design over the years. For example, the concept of the en-suite bathroom, a bathroom attached to a bedroom, was popularized in the early 20th century, and today, many luxury hotel rooms feature large, luxurious bathrooms with soaking tubs and other amenities. In Japan, public bathhouses called sento are still popular today. These bathhouses are typically separated by gender, and patrons are expected to wash themselves thoroughly before entering the bath. In some cultures, bathing is seen as a social activity rather than a private one. For example, in Turkey, public bathhouses called hammams are a popular place for socializing and relaxation. In some parts of the world, communal bathing is still a common practice. For example, in Finland, saunas are a popular place for socializing and relaxation and are often used by families and friends. So, who invented the bathtub? While the concept of a bath has been around for thousands of years, the modern bathtub we know today was invented in the 19th century by David Buick. However, it was not until the 20th century that the bathtub became a common household fixture and a symbol of luxury and relaxation. We hope you enjoyed this brief history of the bathtub and learned something new today. Thank you for watching.